And we're back here on News 19 with Aaron Lucas, the former Richland Northeast and Gamecock guard, breaking down the big story of the day. The Gamecocks win their third national championship, 87-75, the final over the Iowa Hawkeyes. And Aaron, when you look at this game, three-point shooting, dominating the bench, dominating the glass, and that's a recipe for success.
Absolutely. If you look at the percentages, you look at the numbers, obviously South Carolina with its depth was going to make a big impact. And I think they've done that all season, being able to sustain and maintain their runs and their endurance. Just overwhelming teams. And if you look at, again, I think Iowa had three of their starters play 40 minutes, and that's their primary threat, is on the guard play and getting up a lot of three-point shots. And over time, that'll wear your legs down. So I think that was a big impact on the game.
And also the fact the Gamecock bench outscored the Iowa bench 37-0. I mean, that's just incredible right there.
It is, and I think they've done that all season. Again, they have multiple players that could start for anybody in the country, and I think what happens is they put a number of different players out there on the floor that come in and give you different looks. It's hard to, it's when you're looking at from a scouting standpoint, you're scouting, 5 players versus when you're playing South Carolina, you have to scout, 8, 9, sometimes 10 players, and that's very difficult to do to play every game where you don't know who's going to be that player every night.
Well, Tessa Johnson had 19 points to lead the Gamecocks in three-point shooting, and then Camila Cardoza, the size inside. She dominated last year against Iowa, or even though Carolina didn't win the game, but obviously on this day she got it done inside because she was the biggest and the best player inside.
No question, and the obvious impact of adding three-point shooting to this team, I think the recipe was the same as last year. Pound the ball inside, and if we don't have opportunities, they were going to take open looks from the outside, and I believe they shot 42% from 3 during this game. So when you add that with a presence like Camila Cardoza in the middle, it makes it very challenging for any team to beat you.
Yeah, 15 points and 17 rebounds for Cardoza. And then they go 38-0. Again, they almost lost to Tennessee, but they almost did, but they didn't.
Almost doesn't count.
38-0, just incredible to keep meeting the moment game in and game out, and here they are. They're the national champions.
Well, that youth and unexperience, I think that's one of the things that you look at with a team like this. They had nothing to think about. They had no bad memories to go back and look at. All they could do is just play. And you add that young exuberance of Tessa Johnson, Malaysia Fulwiley out on the floor, and they're playing free, playing open. I think Dawn talked a little bit about it in our post-game interview. She gives them leeway. They have a lot of fun, and you can see some of that energy from the bench to how they were playing on the floor, and I think all of that played out throughout this season.
All right, he is Aaron Lucas, Columbia product, Laura Richland girls head basketball coach, knows things about playing and coaching at a high level. And thanks for watching, and we'll be right back.